Hello guys, hello. Hello guys, hello. हेलो गाइस, हेलो। चलो शुरू करते हैं आज का डिवीज़न पुश करेंगे, कुछ नया प्लेयर्स ट्राई करेंगे। ये स्क्वाड से नहीं खेलेंगे, कल ऐसे ही बनाया था। रेडी करने वाला इसको खिलाएंगे। चलो क्या कल तो पहला मैच तो डिवीज़न के पहला मैच हार की शुरुआत किया था। चलो आज देखते क्या होता है कि नहीं। वाह, पहला मैच डेविड विला ओपोनेंट। वाह, ठीक है, जो ही गोल पूछ रहा हूँ। ठीक है, चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है कि नहीं। देखते हैं दोस्तों।
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, definitely the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines.
होप करता हूँ जीतेंगे, अच्छे से खेलेंगे।
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yeah.
David Villa.
पहला पास तो मिस पास हुआ, पहला गोल मिस ना हो पास हुई है।
As one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his real chance. Goal! Well, they
Nice
would have been
attack.
looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Chelsea.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Kane, De Bruyne. This might spell, can he finish?
Harry Kane.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And
Nice
that's
ball.
in with a header.
Nice ball, Harry Kane. अबे
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
कौन है इसे बोल के?
Vieira gets
नॉयर
good
है क्या?
distance on it. Zaire Emery. Messi. Bayer Leverkusen are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
भी यार।
That was not gone well. Beckenbauer. That's a sharp pass.
Nice ball.
Now it's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne!
अबे
Oh, the
नॉयर
keeper's
है,
done
मैं
ever so
समझ गया
well.
था पहले।
Yeah,
वो
he
वाला
was well
शॉट जब
placed to
देखते
deal with
तभी मैं
that.
समझ गया था कि नॉयर है ये।
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. Can he stop it going out? 15 minutes till half-time. And here's De Bruyne. Kane.
Harry Kane. Oh my god. What a finish. What a finish by Harry Kane. Nice. रन भी अच्छा लिया उधर, तो कितना अच्छा रन लिया, कितना अच्छा फिनिश किया। बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया।
And he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. De Bruyne.
Harry Kane. Oh my god. What a finish. His fast touch is beautiful. Look at his fast touch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Zaire Emery. De Bruyne. Zaire Emery. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well spotted. The referee brings the first half to a close. Bayer Leverkusen come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Bayer Leverkusen come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break.
बहुत हाई प्रेस किया था फिर भी उन लोगों ने लूज नहीं किया
So
बॉल.
we're straight back
अच्छा
at
प्लेयर
it
है.
at the start of the second half. That is a brilliant interception.
Nice.
White. Now it's Kane.
Oh, nice ball.
Play for a throw. Irwin. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chelsea applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Hernandez. Zaire Emery. Now
Nice
White.
ball.
Now it's Kane.
Nice ball.
Bayer Leverkusen
बढ़िया ball.
finding their
Oh my.
passes.
Oh भाई. अच्छा वो जो नया वाला जो सिस्टम आया था कि ऊपर से अच्छे से दिखाएंगे तो वो वाला अभी क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा?
Vieira. Belletti. Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from
देख रहे हो? फिर से देख रहे हो?
Belletti.
पहले की तरह हो रहा है.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Keep
Nice.
calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mendieta. Pass is coming off and
अच्छा पास है. अच्छा बहुत अच्छा पास है.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to
Nice
put his
ball.
body on the line. Very impressive.
Harry Kane, wow.
Kane. Has a look and plays it forward. Great ball, great chance!
ये बंदा
Well, he
ये
should have done
कैसे
better,
मिस
and he
करता है.
knows it.
मतलब
That's a little
मिस करेगा तो
unfortunate.
वीक
He
ही
had
का.
a lot of people
लेफ्ट
worried then.
जब मतलब तुम्हारे पास मौका है कि
Chelsea
लेफ्ट
can now
लेफ्ट पैर
introduce
से
the
मारने
first
का
of
तो
their
तुम फिर भी
substitutes.
Well, his stamina was
राइट पैर
called
से
into
मारोगे
question
और
then.
ऐसे
There's
घुमाओगे.
absolutely nothing wrong
मतलब
with his
हंसी भी
heart
आता है
and the
क्या
efforts he
होता
put
है.
in. He was very willing though, not quite able.
नाइस बॉल.
I thought it was going to happen then.
उसका पासिंग
How
बहुत
many
अच्छा हो
more
रहा है.
chances
निकल
can
रहा
we
है बहुत उसका
realistically
प्लेयर.
expect now?
Basta.
चलो पहला मैच आज जीत से शुरुआत हुआ.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a
मेरा नेट
remarkable
खराब नहीं
collective
था.
effort.
मतलब कुछ
Fall
प्रॉब्लम तो हो
behind
रहा है
they
कभी
may have
कभी.
done, but they were having none
पता
of
नहीं.
that. Kane
देख रहे हो
voted
मेरा
man of
एक
the
ही बार
match
ऐसा
and
थोड़ा
deservedly so.
दिखा रहा है.
Terrific recovery,
But
a really
पता नहीं.
fine win that, Jim Beldon.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this
जो
around.
भी है पहला मैच हम लोग जीत गए. इधर से ये इसको हटाएंगे, ठीक है ना, इसको हटा के दूसरा कोई अच्छा प्लेयर लेफ्ट मिड को हटाएंगे और इसके बदले कोई दूसरा अच्छे से क्रॉस भी दे सके, कभी कभी मतलब प्लेयर्स को बीट भी कर सके। इसको खिला दो, इसको यार खेलना नहीं आता। क्रॉसेट को भी खिला सकता हूँ। इसको नहीं खेलना आता, इसको खेलना आता शायद। हाँ ठीक है, इसका स्ट्रॉन्ग फुट है राइट फुट, क्लासिक नंबर 10 है, 3% होगा शायद। हाँ होगा, ये है। चलो देखते हैं, नया प्लेयर भी है, ट्राई भी कर लेंगे, खेला भी नहीं कभी। अगर कोई मेरा स्ट्रीम को देख रहा हो तो स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर देना और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना, और दोस्तों से भी अपना मेरे चैनल को शेयर कर देना, इससे मुझे बहुत मोटिवेट मिलेगा। आप लोगों का सपोर्ट से ही मैं आगे बढ़ पाऊँगा। तो मेरा जो कुछ भी गलत करूँ तो मेरे को ज़रूर बोलना, मैं उसको ठीक करने की कोशिश करूँगा। तो हो सके तो सब्सक्राइब करना और मेरे को बोलना कि मैं क्या ठीक कर सकूँ, क्या इम्प्रूव कर सकूँ, सब कुछ मेरे को बोलना, ठीक है ना। हरिकन को रखते हैं अगर डिफेंस बार बार चेंज करना, ठीक है। इसका करते बहुत सारा लेफ्ट हो गया क्या? नहीं ऐसा बात नहीं, ठीक है। अच्छा ये इसका क्या बॉक्स टू बॉक्स है क्या? बॉक्स टू बॉक्स इसका स्टैट देखो, इसका जो असली वाला मतलब डिफेंसिव मतलब क्या वो जितना भी दूसरा कुछ है ना वो मैं दे नहीं सका, बट देना पड़ेगा। मैन मार्किंग करना भूल गया शायद।
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest
इसका नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है, देखो इसका नेटवर्क देखो।
As you can see, we've already started here. It's a sharp pass.
फिर भी कोई खराब है।
That is a great pick out. Messi has it in a wide position. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar, he is through
ये
here.
क्या वो नया वाला जो दे रहा है
Quality
वही
ball.
होगा
Oh,
शायद।
that's well spotted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Yeah.
And here's Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long.
ठीक है,
That's
ठीक
going to
है।
be a booking.
और दो दो।
They're taking a moment to consider their options. Bayer Leverkusen still without a single shot on target. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he saves the
Nice
shot!
finish.
Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan with his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
अरे ठीक है, अच्छा बॉल था.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
ये क्या असली मेसी की तरह गोल देने की कोशिश कर रहा है.
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. White. Oh, that's
Ball
a key
अच्छा था ये.
interception. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's De Bruyne. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Yeah, nice cross.
And that is his 50th goal.
मैं सेलिब्रेशन देखने दिया मुझे.
Oh,
इसके बाद अगर गोल दे सकता हूँ
wonderfully
तो
acrobatic.
देखूंगा.
Well,
ठीक
he
है.
had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but
Oh, that's ambitious.
ये यार इसको मूवमेंट करो अपना हाथों से. क्या बोले. अरे यार तो प्रेस कर दिया सर ज़्यादा. इसको देखो पूरा. ये यार मैंने गलती से गोल खाया दोस्त. ये कितना सेलिब्रेट करोगे इसके लिए.
Get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and
ठीक
so
है,
can this
कोई ना.
crowd. It's all systems go now.
Kane. It's
नाइस शॉट. गोलकीपर कौन है.
really well cleared. Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
नाइस बॉल.
Guardiola has ended up in no man's land. And the whistle goes for half-time.
नहीं है इसका.
The two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet.
विक्टर भाई. अच्छा ये वाला जोड़ी है. अच्छा
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Bayer Leverkusen have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Nice ball, Nunez!
नाइस है.
White is one of the key ingredients in the
Nice.
team's attack.
नाइस. यार फर्स्ट टाइम मार तो अच्छा होता ना.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne with 2 goals already to his name. White. Guardiola. Schneider. That is good alertness.
गलती किया. इसका नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है इस बार.
We expected better, and so did he.
नाइस.
Shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. That is a little undercooked.
They want to be quick here.
Wow.
It's breakaway time.
इसका देखो 2 हो रहा है बार बार. सामने आ जा। अरे अच्छी है
Oh, good steal. He just read it. And he's heaved it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
इसका नहीं ठीक है।
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
देख रहे हो
Oh, super find. He's got to be in here. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended
जॉर्डी
though.
वो ये
It
वाला
looked
इतना अच्छा
destined
जॉर्डी
for
है।
a goal.
अच्छे तो खेल रहे पहले से देख रहा था।
Nunez!
बाहर मारा।
Oh, that could cost them.
Nunez appears to be
अटैक अच्छा किया था
absolutely
ये।
seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
इसका तो पूरा दो ही होकर रखा है पूरा मैच। जितना देर देख रहा हूँ ज़्यादा तो दो ही है इसका।
And he's intervened well there. Great ball if he can get there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that is as far as they're going to go.
ये इस बार मेरा वाला कम
And he's
दिखा रहा था।
onside. Nunez
ये भाई साहब,
has another
ये
goal.
भाई साहब।
It's in. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back
मैच
and the
बहुत
focus to make it
घटिया हो
count.
गया।
A very tasty combination.
नेटवर्क के लिए तो बहुत दिक्कत होता
Oh,
है
he's
ऐसा।
been caught on it here. And that's a throw.
सच बताऊँ तो बहुत दिक्कत होता है ऐसा होता तो।
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please.
Oh,
देख
he's
रहा
given
देख
it
रहा।
his had a hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great drafting.
And that interception was most necessary.
ठीक है,
And time
ड्रॉ
is
हुआ।
up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
चलो नेक्स्ट मैच में जाते हैं। इसके पहले इसको दे देते पहले। बूस्टर कर देते हैं। अभी जो नया वाला आया है वो कहाँ पे है? मैं कैसे देख सकता हूँ? किसको दे सकता है इसको? नहीं इसको बूस्ट नहीं कर सकता ना। कुछ रैंडम बूस्टर करके आया है कैसे कैसे। तो कहाँ से दे रहा है? क्या बता, छोड़ दो ना। चलो देखते हैं। नेटवर्क का तो बहुत लोचा हो रहा है अभी, पता नहीं क्यों हो रहा है ऐसा। हो सकता है कि बारिश के लिए ऐसा हो रहा होगा कि कल इधर बहुत बारिश हुआ है, इसीलिए हो सकता है, पता नहीं। फिर बारिश ये सब कब आएगा? कहाँ क्यों सही हो गया चल
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much rivalry,
मैं क्या
but
करूं
it is equally clear and
हम
very
क्या करें
visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here.
nice
Now the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just
हैंडबॉल
when
हुआ
they
था
thought
शायद
they may be in
से
at
तेरा
one
अगर
end,
हैंडबॉल
they end
होता
up
ना
shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shevchenko. Alvarez.
ये
And he's
कैसे
there to
पास
clear it. Bayer Leverkusen leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
नाइस बॉल
And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent hit!
नाइस फिनिश
And he hits
तो
the
इसका
net.
सेलिब्रेशन देखते
It
हैं
had to come. It just
अच्छा
had to
ठीक
come.
है
He had to have his say.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
मैं क्या करूँ मैं भी क्या करूँ इसका भी मीटर का थोड़ा ग्लिच हो रहा है देखो
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in
शायद
a
से प्ले हो
2-0
रहा है
lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really
इसका भी
fancy
दो हो
themselves to
रहा
go
है
and wrap things up.
हाँ मेरे को
Delft
पता था
makes the
दोस्तों
interception. Bastoni. Rice.
नाइस
White.
बहुत दोस्तों
Very nicely done. He is through here.
नाइस बॉल
Adams is there to clear.
आगे से करना चाहिए था इधर वहाँ
Bayer
पे बस बेटा
Leverkusen
ना और
with
ये
their
बॉल से
first
देखना
corner. The first in the game for either side,
और
actually.
अच्छा
That has been knocked clear. Now there's a fine ball.
नाइस बॉल
Tries to get it clear. Pass somewhat off target. And it's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne
De Bruyne!
शॉट
Now
है
it's
De
a race
Bruyne
for the ball. The most accurate pass.
तो यार
And
Shevchenko
And
होगा
Shevchenko!
नाइस फिनिश
They've scored!
बहुत बढ़िया फिनिश था ये
Well, no goalkeeper
शेवा
would kick
बहुत
that out.
अच्छा
It
है
really
मतलब
was a bullet.
देख देख
Well, I
इधर
just
दो
thought he
बंदा
made great use of his
इधर
upper
से
body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
We have got
बहुत
ourselves
बढ़िया
a
फिनिश
game
था
here.
I think they can sense a
और
comeback
ये
here
मेरा
with
ये जो
soaking this
मिडफील्डर है
crowd.
क्या
It's
कर
the
रहा
way
है
the
मेरे को
systems
समझ
go
भी नहीं आ
now.
रहा घुसता नहीं है कुछ
Well,
ऐसा
the idea was a
क्या
good
हो
one.
गया
The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he won't reach that.
हाँ और अब क्रॉस देके थोड़ी कुछ होगा
And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely aimed pass. He won't be happy with that one. It's a
क्या
mighty
बॉल दिया
effort.
ये।
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And that's been intercepted.
बाहर।
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Shevchenko goes wide and looking to get onto this. Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was
Messi को आया
exquisite.
गुस्सा।
The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And this could be the final action of the first half. The pass is intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda
नहीं
here
मैं
from
गलत
both sides.
तो नहीं
Well,
किया
we've
बट
had plenty
गलत
to
हो
go
गया।
at in that first half, Peter, and it's a
ये
fragile
देना
lead
तो
that
हैरी केन
could
को
quite
गया
easily
है
change hands in the second.
मेरे से।
And
फिर
if
भी
you
मैं
like
गलत
your
पास दिया,
football
मैं इसको देना
unpredictable,
ही नहीं
I
चाहता
think
था।
you're at the right match.
Bayer Leverkusen have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the... Great hit! And the ball's come loose here. And he's straight offside.
नहीं इतने बॉल वो पहले से हो सकता है शायद।
Hernandez. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
De Bruyne. Zaire Emery, who does have an assist to his name. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Nice
Alvarez's
cross।
cross. It's their second corner of the game.
वेरी देखो
Big chance! No mistake! They have pulled themselves
मेरा गलती था पूरा की पूरा।
Well, we're not back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The
दो
invitation
दो
was
हो
clear
गया।
and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
अब दो दो हो गया, अब क्या
2
शुरू हो
goals
जाएगा
on the
नेट का।
day and he may not
इतना देर
yet
तो
be
नहीं हुआ
done. This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked,
Nice
and
ball.
I still haven't moved.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here,
This
but
is the
ultimately
movement
there
in the
was
fast
no way
move.
through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets into some space.
Nice ball, nice shot. Nice winner.
That's a real
बस तब
chance
था
missed.
दोस्तों।
Right, fully appreciates that he could have won
नहीं
it
किया
then, and now
दोस्तों।
he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
बहुत अच्छा मारा था, अच्छा सेव किया था उन्होंने। लड़का नहीं था। चलो अगर कोई देख रहे हो तो सब्सक्राइब करना और स्ट्रीम को लाइक करना।
and number 2 then.
Nice ball.
He's taking no chances there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good.
And he
Nice
was alert to
marker.
it. And it's lofted through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
देख रहे हो दोस्तों.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the
Yeah.
fans haven't given up on this by
That's
any
not
means.
easy.
They still believe it can be won.
Wilgus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here,
अच्छा बोल रही
although
है.
there's still a chance for one last fling.
अबे यार.
He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
That looks like a
Okay.
preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
मेरा
Well, he's
गलती
been
से
on a
गोल
crusade,
करा था.
and his first
पहला
goal
तो 2
seemed
गोल में
to
ऐसे ही
just
करा.
whet the appetite.
Santos, and time is up. Bayer Leverkusen played more than a part in what has been a very
अब
exciting
मैं क्या
game.
करूँ?
A game that began so
इसका
promisingly
नाम
from their
है मैं.
perspective, but they
ओ,
are
अब
leaving
मैं
here
बोलूँगा
feeling
मैं क्या
utterly
करूँ
deflated.
इस
It's no
गेम में
reflection,
मेरा
Stenchik.
इनका
Bayer
प्रॉब्लम
Leverkusen
नहीं
are
है.
looking
दिखा रहा
a
है
touch
सब.
fragile, Peter. Confidence look well
पता
down,
नहीं.
and they
पता
have to
नहीं
find
है.
some courage.
I have no idea दोस्तों. दोस्तों आज हम 5 सब्सक्राइबर्स पहुंच सकते हैं. मतलब हो सके तो कर देना सब्सक्राइब मेरा चैनल, और स्ट्रीम को भी लाइक कर देना तो अच्छा लगेगा दोस्तों. दिल से अच्छा लगेगा. मुझे दिल से बुरा लगता है दोस्तों. इसमें इसको नहीं वाइट को खिलाऊंगा ना तो एक क्या मतलब हेल्प मिलता है कि वो डिफेंस में भी आ जाता है कभी कभार, ठीक है ना. तो इसीलिए हेल्प मिल जाता है उससे भी डिफेंसिवली. इसीलिए वाइट को मैं हर वक्त हटाना नहीं चाहता हूँ. देखते हैं क्या होता है. 2 गोल पहुँचा रहा है. हाँ नहीं मत नहीं करना. अपग्रेड कर देंगे इसको. नीचे को खिलाना पड़ेगा मुझे लग रहा है. ऐसे खिलाऊंगा इसको. 5 वाला मैच में खिलाऊंगा इसको.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
MRN मतलब
but it is
Messi,
equally
Ronaldo,
clear
Neymar.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception, well timed.
Wow.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks
Nice ball
who
था
played as a
वो, मतलब
withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow
कैसे
moments along
कैसे
the way.
दोस्तों
He
ये
excels.
कैसे समझे कि मैं टैकल मारने वाला हूँ? मेरा
Ball
पता था ना?
through that, picked off with relative
अरे
ease.
यार,
And here's Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a sharp pass. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Owen.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Well, now it's Rafinha! Van der Vaart.
ये क्या था? अभी उधर से बॉल ले नहीं पाया.
De Bruyne.
क्या बोलूं?
Neymar. Pumas disappointing in the end there. Oh, lack urgency. And Owen!
देखो
Goal!
हम लोग इधर से फिनिश कर रहे हैं, हम लोग
Stuck
सामने
it
जगह
away
मिस कर
as
रहे
if
हैं.
laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't
पहला
even look
जीता,
at the
सेकंड
goalkeeper.
ड्रॉ, एक हार गया. अभी ये भी गोल खा
A
गया,
1-0
गोल
lead
मिस भी कर गया.
established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10
हाँ
minutes will
बताओ.
call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Neymar. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That has been cut short. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha.
Nice.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and
ब्लॉक हो
stopped
रहा
it.
है, बहुत ब्लॉक हो रहा
Now it's
है.
Havertz. And that could set him on his way. And through to the goalkeeper. Havertz powering forward here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Rafinha. Kane. That's gone loose. Oh, that was vital. Havertz. Now it's Owen. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Yeah, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's
हाँ,
not
इसको
be
हटा
about
देते
this,
हैं.
Peter. It's been fairly
देखते
flat,
हैं.
and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's De Bruyne. De Ligt herring after the ball here.
यार राफिनिया का नहीं, राफिनिया
Has ended up in no man's land. Rafinha. He's picked his way through, and he welcomes it in. He's had a shot.
nice finish. Harry Kane is good, I think so.
They have their equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bayer Leverkusen grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
नाइस
Great
बॉल
ball
नहीं
if he
मिलेगा
can
हम
get
लोगों
there.
को रॉबर्ट तो
Well, the
पहले से
idea was a
कैसे
good
मिला
one.
था
The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
नाइस रन
He's in a good position here.
हम
Well, there's a probing
भाई
ball.
साहब
And he was quick to react. Bayer Leverkusen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neymar receives it in a good position here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Owen. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Yep.
He's there, and he can get that clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
Oh, what has happened here? Zaire Emery. It's a little off target.
हम भी गोल करने दिएंगे वो लोग भी हम लोगों को गोल करने नहीं दिया ये समझा नहीं कि क्या हो रहा है कि नहीं ये भी पता नहीं अच्छा ठीक है
Rafinha. He can
चलो
run
चलो
onto that.
चलो फिर वैन डाइक भी है
That was never going to make it.
फिर से ड्रॉ
And
क्या
that is as
बोलो
far
अभी
as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch.
ड्रॉ
Both
से तो इधर
sides toiling to try
पॉइंट
and
मिलता है ना तो
out-think,
ठीक है
outsmart each
चलेगा
other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Kane
दो
voted man of the
भाई
match, and
साहब
deservedly so.
नहीं कोई भी ज़रूरत नहीं है इसकी
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
अरे यार मेसी को खिलाना था भूल गया था रूनी द गोट एमिरेट से खेलते हैं अच्छा डे नाइट फॉर्म पे नहीं है अच्छा ठीक है तो मैं इसको जब वाह ये इधर खेल नहीं पाता इधर ही है तो फिर मैं शांति को बुला लेता हूँ थोड़ा ऊपर कर लेता हूँ अटैकिंग थोड़ा इन्वॉल्व होना चाहिए दिख रहा है ना अच्छा खेल रहा है दिख रहा है ना थोड़ा बहुत क्या हम लोग 5 सब्सक्राइबर्स कर सकते हैं दोस्तों अगर कोई देख रहा हो तो थोड़ा ज़रूर बोलना 5 सब्सक्राइबर चाहिए हम लोगों को, आज टारगेट है दोस्तों, क्या हो सकता है।
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
चलो
in the
देखते
minds
हैं।
of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class,
बहुत
sophistication.
खाली हो रहा है,
Here's
क्यों
one
नहीं
on,
पता,
tries a shot!
बहुत
Goal!
खाली हो रहा है देखो।
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Conte. Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Johnson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
नो सही।
And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to... It's Kane!
अरे यार,
And he's there to belt it away. And it's Conte. Oh,
Conte.
shooting chance! That has been knocked clear. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that. And the finish!
वाओ,
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure
कितना
what he
अच्छे
had
से
in
बाहर
mind,
मारा।
and I don't think he knew either.
De Bruyne. Over to the left.
नाइस बॉल,
Oh, he's found support out wide.
गोकू, नाइस बॉल, नाइस
And
ब्रो।
one more try.
ये भी बाढ़ में मारा था, क्या
Leverkusen
बताओ,
back on level terms.
बाढ़ में मार रहा है पूरा, ओपन गोल बाढ़ में मार
He
रहा है
just
हैरी
knew
केन।
what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Bayer Leverkusen grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rashford, Beckenbauer. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's tried one.
नाइस हेड,
Oh, split second
क्या
reaction.
हो रहा है
I think
देखो।
he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
बीकिम को इतना ऊपर खिला रहा है,
Barcelona
सेंटर में
with
खिला रहा है क्या?
first. Well, it's
Nice
gone out
shot.
again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
ये क्या?
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Doku. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
अंदर घुस जाओ, हैरी केन।
Pedri attempts a clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked it up out wide. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
भाई साहब, बीकिम बार को खिला रहा है इतना ऊपर, कैसे?
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona go into the lead. Beckenbauer. Fernando Torres. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Hernandez. Doku. Conte.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he put it away?
Oh my god,
And that's it for the first half. A breathless
oh
ending.
भाई साहब,
Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
अपडेट के बाद हालांड का पहला मैच है ये.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
देखो देखो बेकिंबावर को देखो दोस्तों.
Beckenbauer goes in for the header.
Oh my God. क्या बंदा है ये.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Bastoni deals with that comfortably. De Bruyne. Doku is being harried and hassled.
And they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bayer Leverkusen perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kunde gets into some space. He's had it!
Oh my God. क्या क्रॉसिंग हो रहा है, क्या ही क्रॉसिंग हो रहा है. मुझे भी क्रॉस देना पड़ेगा लग रहा है.
I call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Haaland. De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Haaland. Conte. We can run onto that. Doku!
अरे यार.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rashford gets rid without sophistication.
What is the touch of it? Oh my God, मेरा body को touch हुआ था दोस्तों.
He is just caressing the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne. Van Dijk tries to clear. Fernando Torres. Now it's Rashford. Walker cuts out the pass. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
बॉल पकड़ रहा है कि मतलब क्या बताओ.
Now it's Rashford. That's good vision, and that is expertly dealt with. Walker is there to clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that is as far as it goes.
इतना हार रहा हूँ क्यों दोस्तों.
Cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
ये 4 मैच हाथ पे है, टीम चेंज ही कर देता हूँ। अंतिम तक खेलते हैं। चलो ये ऐसे इधर देखते हैं कैसे जाता है मैच। अगर इस टीम पे भी अच्छा नहीं रहता तो मैं क्या ही बताऊँ। सबको बैंडैग मिला है क्या? बहुत लोगों को देखा था मिला, मुझे ही नहीं मिला बस।
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. And as you can see, we've already started here.
कितना ओपन हो रहा है।
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Wow.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. That has been
Nice
so
ball.
wide. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Messi. White. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! Messi!
यार हर जगह पे गोल खा रहा हूँ।
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a little off target. And here's Inzaghi. Great position here. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schneider. Oh, he's onto this. Should it go?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा, कुछ जितना भी कुछ ट्राई कर रहा हूँ
Gets good
सब
distance
कुछ
on it.
फेल ही हो रहा है।
Al Hilal have reclaimed it.
और भाई मैं चेंज कर दिया था।
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot.
चलो वो तो बोलो, अगर कोई देख रहे हो तो सब्सक्राइब करना चैनल को। मोटिवेट
And it's another really
होना
good
बहुत
show.
ज़रूरी है
I
दोस्तों।
love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten.
That really is quite
अपडेट के बाद
fabulous.
आप लोगों का
All
गेम
his
प्ले
own
एक्सपीरियंस
doing.
कैसा
Well,
है?
from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Al Hilal have the equaliser,
That.
and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Oh,
देख रहे हो
terrible pass.
क्या होगा?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Upamecano. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick
Nice
succession
goal.
here. Mohamed Salah, and he's lost his real chance.
Nice finish.
Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
अच्छा बोलता
Well,
हूँ।
Peter, I think the keeper knew straight
Matchmaking
away he was
अच्छा हुआ।
never going to get to it.
And that is going to be the final action of the
एल
first half.
बीचो अच्छा ठीक है।
Al Hilal come
वही ना।
roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
सारा को
We
रखते
are
हैं,
up to the break.
सारा को
Well,
रखते
give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks.
स्ट्रीम अच्छे
and the
लगे
match
तो
being turned
स्ट्रीम
on
को
its
लाइक
head.
करना
Which
और
way it's
अपने
going to
दोस्तों
go
से भी
from
शेयर
here,
कर देना।
it's anyone's guess.
Al Hilal leading by one in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
बाकी का बेटा
Here we go again.
ये वाला वैंडिक बहुत अच्छा है, तो देख रहा था बहुत ही अच्छा
Upamecano
डिफेंस कर रहा
kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shapes to
है
shoot!
यार।
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. Messi.
इसी
Had to make that, and he did
सिर्फ
make it.
पीठ से घुस जाओ ना
Danger
दोस्त।
averted for now. Neymar. Oh, now
बे
here's an
यार
interesting matchup.
ये स्किल क्यों
It's
करता
Son
है
Heung-min.
भाई?
Son Heung-min. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
नहीं नहीं
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Inzaghi. Nicely intercepted. Messi.
नाइस बॉल,
He's had
नाइस
it!
फिनिश।
He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
अगर कोई देख रहा है तो ज़रूर
Al Hilal
कमेंट
take
करना,
a two-goal
बात
lead
करेंगे,
and are looking
बात
good
करते
for
करते
the win.
खेलेंगे,
The
मज़ा
crowd are
आएगा।
calling for
आप
this
लोगों
to be
से
put
बात
to
भी
bed.
होगा।
There's little sympathy about.
And it's Messi. Al Hilal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And De
नाइस शॉट,
Bruyne!
ओह माय गॉड।
Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
निकल जाएगा क्या? निकल गया निकल गया बंदा। इसी बात पे हो जाए एक सब्सक्राइब। चलो दूसरे वाला मैच पे जाते हैं। सबसे पहले इसको बस इंटर कर लेते हैं बस। चलो इस मैच पे रोमिन वगैरह खिलाते हैं, देखते हैं कैसा है कि नहीं। ओ भाई साहब, ओ भाई, बीट्स का अलग डेविड रिया, नाइस, ठीक है, देखते हैं क्या होता है। 3 डिफेंस, एक राइट बैक, अच्छा, उठ पटांग सब फॉर्मेशन लगा के आ जाते हैं आजकल के। ये तो कौन है? भाई हैकर वैकर नहीं है ना? अगर कोई देख रहे हो तो स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर देना और चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करना और अपने दोस्तों से भी शेयर कर देना, क्योंकि मुझे अच्छा लगेगा और मोटिवेट होंगे तो कर देना दोस्तों, अगर कोई देख रहा हो तो। और कमेंट भी ज़रूर करना, कमेंट पढ़ते पढ़ते खेलूँगा, मज़ा आएगा।
For the 90 minutes ahead.
Nice.
And already we're underway here.
Mardo. Chalo.
Wonderful! As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Nice. बे यार, ये कौन था इतना अच्छा बॉडी ले रहा था? दिया है क्या? भाई साहब, बॉडी ले रहा था कैसे? नहीं टॉरिस, अच्छा, इतना अच्छा। ऐसा गलती मत किया करो दोस्तों। वाओ,
Somewhat off target, and here's Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react.
Casual passing.
Played. That's a nicely measured pass. Adams clears. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. David Villa.
Blues करेगा। बता था।
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Villa deserves a lot
इसका
of
ब्लूज तो
credit
बहुत
for his
अच्छा हो रहा
willingness
था,
to
मैं
make
सुना
those
था।
runs. The passers will always.
David Villa.
नाइस। भाई साहब, ऑफसाइड हो गया था। टैकल करके भी कुछ फायदा नहीं मिला मुझे।
Costa Curta. Now Neymar. Rummenigge. Looking for the runner. Rummenigge.
यार,
And he's really
अरे
put
जो
himself
बहुत
on the
अंदर आ
line here.
जाएगा कोस्टा कुर्ता।
Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
नाइस बॉल।
Last ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Well, the Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Corta.
शांति बजाय रखिए कृपया करके।
Conte. Neymar. De Bruyne. Neymar. Rummenigge. Filippo Inzaghi engages and forces him off the ball. Inzaghi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. And it's Inzaghi. Now it's Messi.
Nice
now
ball.
It's Inzaghi. Rummenigge.
अरे
Conte
यार
deals with that comfortably. Now De Bruyne.
अबे
Now Costa Corta. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Hilal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll
यार
have
छोटा
to
पड़ गया।
quickly regroup.
And the
ठीक
whistle
है
goes
आज
for
तक तो
half-time.
डिफेंस करके
A
एक
pretty
लकी
decent
चांस
watch this, and each
था
side has
वो उन
contributed
लोगों ने
in
मिस किया
equal
बाढ़
part.
पे।
Couple of
मैं
very
लकी
good
था
goals
उधर
for the crowd to enjoy,
तो बच गया।
and a
अभी
game
सेकंड
which
हाफ
is
देखते हैं
right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
किसको खिलाया जाए।
Well, the
ऐसे ही रखो क्या
scoreline
चेंज करो
indicates
कुछ।
a pretty tight game,
इसको
but
खिला
there has
देता
been a
हूँ।
lot of action in it,
डिफेंसिवली
and it
थोड़ा
has
स्ट्रांग
been
हो जाएगा
an
मेरा टीम अगर।
exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
देखते हैं क्या होता है। सुआरेज़ लगता है इस बंदे को नहीं मिला, शायद पता नहीं, मिल भी सकता है। पैसा है तो बड़ी बड़ी बात है दोस्तों, हम तो गरीब हैं।
And so we're off again. David Villa. Now it's Torres. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but
फाउल
there
किया
was
था
too
ये।
much flesh and bone in his
क्या
path.
बताऊं?
Shifted into the flank. Well,
ज़्यादा
that's
हाई
well
ब्रेस
spotted.
नहीं,
Al Hilal
ज़्यादा हाई
come
ब्रेस
out of the
करूँगा तो
tunnel
निकल
having
जाएगा।
undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Triol did well to emerge with the ball.
ब्लीड्स क्या
It's a
नहीं,
contest to
ब्लीड्स
keep an
इस
eye
पे
on.
नहीं है। बच गया
Oh, it's come
दोस्तों,
loose.
बच गया दोस्तों।
Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Punched away.
बहुत बढ़िया।
Tchouaméni.
They've got to be
काउंटर हो
quick
जाए।
moving this forward.
अरे थोड़ा टच कर लेते तो।
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Al Hilal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Conte. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of it, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Neymar. Very nicely done. Big chance!
नाइस शॉट,
And the keeper
नाइस
couldn't
शॉट।
hold
अरे
it.
यार क्या
Oh
ही
no,
सेव दिया।
that could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
ठीक है
Their
कोई
second
नहीं।
corner of the game.
कॉर्नर अच्छा होगा शायद,
Cleared
नहीं
away.
हुआ।
He's coming out.
इसको काउंटर
They
करने नहीं
just
देना
love
चाहिए
the
मुझे।
level of intensity here.
चलो
Neither is prepared to back
हो
down,
जाएगा।
and to be honest, that's how it should be.
5 देना, ब्लॉक कर दिया, ठीक है।
Triol gets him to thwart him.
मेसी उधर क्यों गए?
Costa gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an
अबे
interesting
यार
matchup.
गलती
Al
किया।
Hilal have got it
देख
back and
लो
they'll
देख
have
लो,
another go.
मेरा नेटवर्क का कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं था। अच्छा अच्छा
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
One minute to add according to the board. Filippo inside. Oh, shooting chance!
चलो दोस्तों, जीत गए हम लोग, जीत गए हम लोग।
They just do it! Well, it would have
What a
been harder
touch!
to miss.
What a touch!
Yeah, it's
by
mystifying that a
Inzaghi.
player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he
निकल
picked him
जाएगा
off instead.
अबे
2 goals on the day, and he
निकल
may
गया।
not yet be done.
अरे जीत ही तो गया दोस्तों, गुस्सा हो गया शायद। सॉरी ब्रो, गुस्सा मत करो। चलो अगर कोई देख रहे हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर से ज़रूर करना। 5 सब्सक्राइबर मुझे चाहिए, मतलब कुछ टारगेट लेके सामने की तरह जाते हैं, छोटा छोटा टारगेट बनाते हैं अपने आप। और मेरे साथ आप लोग रहोगे मेरा साथी, तो हो सके तो ज़रूर से ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करना। इसको खिलाते हैं आज लास्ट में। काउंटर करके फिर मेसी लिख देते हैं, होल प्लेयर हो जाएगा बंदा। चलो
Al Hilal do look a team on a mission. They seek today to
नया
confirm
कोच
promotion,
लेके आया है
preferably
बंदा,
in style,
पोजीशन
but
खेलेगा।
as a bare minimum by way
हम
of
तो
the
खेलेंगे ठीक
all-important
काउंटर,
point they still
बॉल मिलेगा
require.
तो चलो
It is
दे दो
undoubtedly
अंदर,
the biggest game
हटा,
for many in the
कोई
crowd, and
इधर उधर
indeed for
देखने का नहीं।
most on the field of play. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Al Hilal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And now the breakaway. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
ठीक है।
Moved on forwards. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. David Villa.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Rodri cuts it out. Rodri. Great ball if he can get there.
Nice ball.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Diogo Jota, is someone I admire a lot. He's a player who likes to operate on the left side as an inverted winger, but he's comfortable with both feet, which makes him unpredictable. He can go left or right. And that change of direction at pace is another real strength to his game.
Okay, interesting. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Now it's Messi. And here's Mohamed Salah.
अरे
Rice. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Owen. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta. Messi. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Owen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Paris ended up in no man's land. Now it's Diogo Jota. He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
Yeah.
stopped.
Okay, no
And he's
problem.
there to make the block. Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
भाई साहब
And now a sudden chance to counter.
बाहर नहीं गया था क्या?
Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Owen. And we've reached half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. They're certainly not going to want to try, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Nice ball.
Oh, he's through the middle. Face to face, the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't
यार
in the mood to take any risks.
इतना अच्छा मौका हमने मिस किया.
Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence just about came out on top. They were certainly tested.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of
मेरे
movement
जोटा
which raises hope.
Nicked it back promptly. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. Good read, needed to be. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Bruyne. Fiddles it through. And De Bruyne!
Oh my god,
It's in!
what a finish.
And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist.
Can he put it away? Now that is commitment to the cause. Now it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, right place, right time. Manchester United have their second corner now.
बहुत
Well,
बढ़िया
that's
भाई,
good stuff. This is
सामना
better. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
नाइस बॉल।
Ah, good spread. Bellingham. Al Hilal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And the shot!
बाहर।
A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how
यही
brilliantly
था मौका।
energetic he is.
Oh, that's well spotted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Stood up well to him there. We are into overtime. Yamal. And time is up. Al Hilal are going up. And now they
जीत
have
गए
a dream.
दोस्तों, डिवीजन 4 पे
This
अभी।
is somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they've faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this.
इसमें सिलेक्ट बूस्टर टोकन देता है और ये देता है, मतलब ट्रेनर नहीं देता। बहुत दिक्कत है, बहुत ही दिक्कत है दोस्तों। तो दोस्तों आज बस इतना ही रखते हैं। अभी सुबह लगता है मैं शाम को भी आ सकता हूँ। पूरा मतलब गारंटी नहीं है, फिर भी आ सकता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरा काम नहीं रहेगा तो मैं आ जाऊँगा, तो ज़रूर आऊँगा। तो आप लोग जो भी देख रहे हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करना और स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर देना। अगर कोई बाद में देखोगे तो भी ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करना। और हाँ, इतना ही, क्योंकि आप लोगों को सब्सक्राइब करोगे तो मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगेगा और मैं मोटिवेट फील करूँगा। तो बस यही था। बर्थडे करने की कोशिश करता हूँ और ऐसे ही एक कभी वाचिंग आता है, कभी वाचिंग नहीं आता है, तो इसीलिए बहुत ही मतलब डीमोटिवेट लगता है। करते करते बहुत ही मतलब क्या बताओ, अच्छा नहीं लगता। तो इसीलिए हो सके तो आप लोग सब्सक्राइब करना। और अगर कोई मेरे चैनल सब्सक्राइब करके स्ट्रीम पे आते हो बाद में, जब मैं करूँगा लाइव पूरा, तब आते हो तो ज़रूर से ज़रूर आप लोग चैट पे कमेंट करना। तो मैं बात करते करते आप लोगों से मैं खेलूँगा, तो अच्छा भी लगेगा हमको भी और शायद आपको भी। तो इतना ही था आज के लिए। चलो मिलते हैं आज रात को। ये मैं पूरा श्योर नहीं हूँ, देखते हैं रात को मिलता हूँ कि नहीं, मतलब आता हूँ कि नहीं। तो ठीक है ना। तो अगर नहीं आऊँगा तो कल आऊँगा। तो आज के लिए बस, सुबह के लिए बस इतना ही। तो चलो बाय बाय।